Hey guys, the bean experiment was an epic failure. Kind of figured they weren't going to survive since it was pretty cold outside, but we tried. But I'm not going to let the containers go to waste. We have the trellis pole things in there anyway, so I just took out all the dead plants and we are going to replant the dry beans and peas. I do have an entire row dedicated in the garden for peas and dry beans, but I think the experiment's going to be kind of cool to kind of compare whether growing them in a row versus growing them like in a container. We can see which does better, that kind of thing. So anyway, so I'm going to plant them and yeah. I also thought this would be a great time to show you my seed container. It's very sophisticated. You ready? Here you go. It's a plastic bucket, but I just keep them all facing up. We have a whole bunch of wheat in here that we might plant someday. This was the smallest container of wheat that I could buy though, but we will plant all beans and the homesteader peas. Not all of them, obviously. We're probably going to plant like 3 of them per pole. What we get?
Mama?
Watch out, buddy. Alright, so I'll just show you literally how I plant them, which is creating like a little trench. And then our first ones are chickpeas.
That's a piece.
Chickpeas.
The bees.
Yeah. Oh, careful, buddy.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Please stop, buddy.
Okay.
Alright. And then we're just gonna cover them. And then we will. Can you go play in the other bucket?
Okay.
It's probably only like an inch down, maybe not even. So you're not burying it very deep. All right, so these 2 are chickpeas. Next are Dutch brown. So we will just make our little trenches. And I'm just doing 3 per, and we're just gonna bury them. And then we will give it a good water. All right, so on to the next bucket. And we will just dig these trenches as well. All right, so we have pinto beans, black beans, and kidney beans. Kids don't like black beans and kidney beans, so I'm not gonna grow a lot of them. But we've never really tried pinto beans. I was trying to find beans that we could make like the black bean sauce. You know, like the black beans in the sauce. Or not the black beans, I think they're brown beans. I don't know. So all right, so we have pinto beans in the back and the side. Then we have kidney beans over there. And finally the back black beans at the closest to the garlic. Then we have Jacob's Cattle and Homesteader peas, or Lincoln peas, I guess is what they're called as well. So we will do Jacob's Cattle at the back and the peas at the front. And I'm gonna do like 4 pea plants if I can, all in there. And then we'll do 1, get up here, 2, 3, we have 2 in there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, and 4. All right, and now we will water the crap out of them. All right, just want to do a quick thing. Today is
May 9th.
what day is it?
May 9th.
May 9th. And that's when we planted all of the beans and peas in the containers. And then with the 4th container, what I actually did was I planted peas around the sticks that are coming up. Then I actually went in and I did like a square in the middle, and I planted peas all along there. And then in the center of the square, I kind of dug like a little circle trench and put peas in there. So that's going to be our experiment of like overloading a container with a bunch of peas and seeing how it turns out. But anyway, so I just wanted to say it's May 9th. So we did them today. We watered them like crazy because they need a lot of water to germinate. And then we'll see kind of how long it takes them to germinate and how well they germinate. And if they germinate as well as they did upstairs, it should only be like a couple days for some of them to break open, but within a week like all of them were germinating. So, and then actually feel I wish I would have got this on video, but one of them actually germinated upside down. It was kind of funny. Anyway, so we'll see if that happens again. But yeah, so May 9th, and we'll see how long it takes them to germinate. And we also have, I did a whole bunch of stuff in the garden the other day, but I'm going to wait until I get like all of the one step done before I show you what I did. But my neighbors think that I am crazy right now. So yeah, they were all watching, kind of like sitting out on their front porches. But definitely like, this chick's crazy. What is she doing? Anyway, but you'll see why. So stay tuned.
Hey, I just have my 3 journals.
That's not how you talk.
I have my 3 journals. And I have a gun.
Yeah. And what's up with Joseph? Are you just waiting for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gunshot.
And Bosco's here playing.
Hey, Bosco. Bosco.
Anyways, stay tuned. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Ow. Bosco.